Okay, so you find a great flight for $50, but then the airline slaps you with a $75 baggage fee. Sound familiar? Airlines aren't just in business of flying people. They are in the business of using fees to profit from passengers like you and I. In 2024 alone, US Airlines raked in a record-breaking $7.27 billion from checked baggage fees alone. That's billions of dollars taken from travelers just like you, often turning a killer deal into a frustrating expense. I spent the last decade living out of a suitcase, taking hundreds of flights to many places across the globe, and I've paid exactly $0 in baggage fees. Not a single cent. It's not about getting lucky, because I'm no different from you. It's about having a system and a strategy to outsmart these airlines. This is the battle-tested playbook that airlines really don't want you to know about. In this video, I'm going to open up my entire playbook and sharing my secrets, well, some of my secrets, from packing hacks that feel like they defy physics to status tricks that make fees just disappear. Just like that. By the end of this video, you will have a complete system to make sure you never pay for a bag again. I hope you're ready for this airline dump. This isn't just some list of tips that I found online. These are the strategies that I've perfected over years of constant travel across 6 continents and dozens of budget and legacy carriers. I've put these methods to the test in real world, from crowded check-in counters to last call boarding. This system has saved me and my friends thousands of dollars, and it's about to do the same for you if you stick with me until the end. Well, that is if you really stick with me until the end, the very end. This is about playing the game smarter than the airlines. The first secret isn't a hack, it's a change in mindset. You have to stop thinking of the airline as your friendly guide in the sky, because they're not. They're all about business, and their fee structures are designed to be confusing and to take as much money from you as they can. Just so you know, your first mission is to become an expert on their rules. Before you even think about packing a bag, go directly to the airline's website and find 2 things: their contract of carriage and their specific baggage policy page. Don't just glance at it. I mean, you should actually study it. Understand the difference between a personal item and a carry-on bag. For ultra low-cost carriers like Spirit or Frontier, this is the most important rule of the game. They usually allow 1 personal item for free, but it has to be within their strict dimensions, typically around 18 by 14 by 8 inches. A small backpack or purse that fits under the seat in front of you is free. A bag that doesn't, even by an inch, can cost you a fortune at the departure gate. Know the exact dimensions and weight limits for your ticket type. Is it basic economy? Is it the main cabin? The rules change from one ticket type to the other. So knowledge is your first line of defense. Now that you know the rules, it's time to pack so you can beat the rules. The goal is to fit everything into a free personal item bag, and on most non-budget airlines, a free carry-on as well. This is where most people fail, but you won't. First, embrace the capsule wardrobe. This means every piece of clothing can be mixed and matched with several other pieces. That means for a week-long trip, you don't need 7 different outfits. You need 5 to 7 versatile items that create multiple combinations. Think neutral colors, layers, and fabrics that don't wrinkle easily. Second, become a master of compression. Ditch folding clothes and start rolling. Tightly rolled clothes take up way less space and are less prone to wrinkling. And the real game changer is compression packing cubes. These aren't just for organizing your bag. They have a second zipper that squeezes the air out, and users report that they can reduce the volume of clothes by 30% or more. I can fit a whole week's worth of clothes into a cube the size of a shoebox. It's like having a magic trick in your suitcase. I have a few options below in my YouTube shopping area that you could consider. So go check them out. I'm talking about the compression tubes. Third, your bag itself is a critical tool by itself. Forget those bulky hard shell roller bags for a moment. Gate agents are trained to spot them. A soft-sided travel backpack is your best friend. Why? It's flexible. It can often be squeezed into the baggage sizer, even if it's a little full. Plus, in my experience, they don't seem to draw as much attention from airline staff as your roller bag does. A 40-liter backpack is the sweet spot. It holds a surprising amount of gear, but still fits within the standard carry-on dimensions for most major airlines. You can also check out the ones that I have listed in my YouTube shopping area below. All right? Now, this is where we get a little sneaky. These are the secrets that make you feel like you're truly beating the system. The principle is simple. If it's on your body, it's not in your bag, right? You agree? The first and most famous hack is wearable luggage. That's what I call it. Wearable luggage. Before you laugh or roll your eyes, please hear me out. A travel vest or jacket with a ton of pockets is your secret weapon. I'm talking about jackets from companies like Scott Vest. But even a simple fishing or photographer's vest does work as well. You can load these up with heavy items, your power bank, your camera lenses, toiletries, even a tablet. I once fit my laptop in the back pocket of one of these jackets, believe it or not. Yeah, it looks a little bulky, but you wear it through airport security and onto the plane. Once you're in your seat on the plane, you just take it off and stow it away. No questions asked. It's sneaky, isn't it? The second hack is the neck pillow trick. That U-shaped travel pillow that you see everywhere is a potential secret container. You can buy one with a removable cover. Ditch the stuffing and replace it with clothes, socks, underwear, and t-shirts work perfectly. It looks like a normal neck pillow after you stuffed it. It feels like a lumpy neck pillow. And I've never seen an airline employee ask to weigh one of those. It's a clever way to carry an extra few pounds of clothing completely under the radar and free. If these secrets are already blowing your mind, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below. I release videos like this every single week with one mission: to help you travel smarter, farther, and for less money. Don't miss out on the next playbook. And if you really want to outsmart the airline, I have created the ultimate carry-on travel bundle with video guides as well. This will take all the guesswork out of traveling without paying baggage fees. I mean, I go all in, exposing the airline secrets I don't talk about in this video or on my channel. You can grab it below from the link in the description. Trust me, it will help you to travel like a pro. Okay, now let's move from sneaky hacks to strategic plays. These are for the traveler who flies more than once or twice per year. And there are most powerful secrets in this entire playbook. So don't go anywhere. I'm not done. Secret number 6 is leveraging airline elite status. Loyalty pays. Even the lowest tier of elite status with an airline often comes with a free checked bag. But the real power comes from alliances. If you have Star Alliance Gold status from programs like United Mileage Plus or Air Canada's Aeroplan, you often get an extra checked bag on any Star Alliance airline worldwide. This means your United Airlines status can get you a free bag on Lufthansa Airline, Turkish Airlines, or Singapore Airlines. The same goes for One World's Sapphire status, which can grant an extra bag on airlines like American, British Airways, and Qantas. But what if you don't fly enough for elite status? I'm glad you asked. That brings us to secret number 7, the ultimate shortcut, the airline co-branded credit card. This is hands down the easiest way for an average person like you and I to get free checked bags. Nearly every major U.S. airline has a credit card that offers a free first checked bag for you, and often for at least one companion traveling with you on the same reservation. Let's do the math. Cards like United Explorer Card, the Delta SkyMiles Gold Card, and American Airlines Advantage Platinum Select all offer this perk. A typical domestic round-trip flight has baggage fees of around $70 to $80. The annual fee on these cards is usually around $95 to $150. That means if you and a partner take just one round-trip flight a year, the card has already paid for itself in saved baggage fees. For a family of 4, you're saving hundreds of dollars on a single trip. Just know that some airlines like JetBlue have introduced surge pricing, making bags more expensive during peak travel times, which makes the credit card savings even more valuable. You simply book the flight with the card and the baggage fee vanishes, just like that. Now for the airport maneuvers. You've packed smart. Let's say that you have. You've got your gear and now you're at the airport. This is where your preparation pays off. Listen up. First, you're going to always check in online and on the airline's app as well. Either or, sorry. The goal is to get your digital boarding pass and walk straight to the security checkpoint, bypassing the check-in counter entirely. The agents at the counter are the first line of enforcement. Their job is to weigh and measure your bags. If you can avoid them at all costs, your chances of success skyrockets. But what happens if you get to the departure gate and your carry-on is flagged for being too big or too heavy? This is what I call a code red situation. First, you're going to stay calm and be polite. Gate agents deal with angry passengers all day long, and a little kindness can go a long way. If they say that your bag has to be checked and the flight looks full, you can try the gate check Gambit. That's what I call it. Let me explain. Often, airlines will ask for volunteers to gate check their bags for free to clear overhead bin space. Wait for that announcement. If it comes, you volunteer your bag and it flies for free. If that does not work and they insist that you must pay, this is when you can try the ultimate secret weapon. Listen up. This is the final, most audacious play in my playbook. If you're at the departure gate and they're about to charge you for an extra item or an oversized bag, here's what you do. Politely ask for a moment, walk away from the gate, and head to the nearest airport shop. Buy something small, a bottle of water, maybe a chocolate bar, anything. They will give you a branded shopping bag. Now take your extra item, the one that they were about to charge you for, and place it inside the shopping bag. Walk back to the departure gate. Airline policies almost universally permit one carry-on, one personal item, and an airport shopping bag. You are now technically compliant with their rules. This is a bold move that some travelers and even flight attendants have used successfully as they travel. But be aware, though, that the gate agents can sometimes ask to see receipts or enforce the policy differently. So your mileage may vary. That you need to pay attention to that. That's all I'm saying. The bottom line is that you don't have to be at the mercy of airline baggage fees. You can try all these different tricks. And it is not about luck. It's about knowing the rules of the game and having a better playbook and a better strategy. From mastering your personal item to using compression cubes to the game-changing power of an airline credit card, you are now in control. You have the knowledge now to save hundreds of dollars, even thousands, if you ask me. With this playbook, you're no longer just an average passenger. You're an insider and a travel pro. You can confidently book that budget flight without worrying about anything, knowing you won't be surprised by fees that cost more than the ticket itself, which is outrageous if you ask me. If you found these secrets valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. And make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, of course, so you can get more ways to travel smarter. And for more strategies to travel, like a pro. Remember to grab the Ultimate Carry-On Travel Bundle with video guides. That's exactly what you need to become a real master traveler and a real insider. Now that you've mastered the art of saving on baggage, your next step is to save on the flight itself. Check out the next video on my screen somewhere. And it's titled Find Mistake Fares for Half-Price Flights and Full-Time Travel Genius. Because saving on bags is just the beginning. Now get out there and travel. Make sure you're safe and make sure you are using these strategies to outsmart your airline. Thanks for